Dr. Jaffe, in the past, you have suggested using some clean oils like clarified butter or ghee, organic, of course, extra virgin olive oil. Um, Now, you do talk about oil free cooking. Why is using oil in cooking not so good? Or why is it better to avoid oils while cooking?
Yes, I have learned just recently several things that are very important, including what we call EVO is not EVO. It's not even what they call EVOO. Aha. I will tell you a brief story. We, my family and I, were in Tuscany at the time of an olive harvest. We helped bag the olives. You shake the tree, the olives are, um, they fall off the tree into a net. You pick up the net, you have the olives. So we helped. It's a lot of work, but we helped a little. Therefore, we were invited to the oleandro, the place where they make the extra virgin olive oil, which is a big stone that turns very slowly and turns olives into olive mash. Now, what comes out is green, viscous, aromatic, delicious. So I said to the man in charge of the oleandro, how much? He says, how much for what? How much for that? How much for the extra virgin olive oil? He says, no, we eat that. We don't make enough of that to sell. There's another part to the story. In the morning outside the oleandro, there was a mountain of olive mash, and there was a big truck from Bertoli that came by and picked up the olive mash. And the first time they processed the spent olive mash, they were going to call that extra virgin olive oil. So, unfortunately, olive oil, no. And just to clarify, commercial people have found that if they put chlorophyll into olive oil, it looks green. Extra virgin olive oil is green, but it's not green because of chlorophyll. So there are many ways of fooling the consumer, and I don't think you should be fooled. Now I'm going to get to the merits of the matter. When you separate an oil from the seed or nut from which it originates, the protection, the antioxidant protection of the seed or the nut fiber and related antioxidants is gone. Now, oxygen, air is about 20% oxygen. Oxygen becomes your enemy. Oxygen causes rancidity. Very often, edible oils have additives added so that they mask the rancidity. They don't take it away, they just mask it. So I'm urging people today to go oil-free. No edible oils. Look, if you want to use a few drops of grapeseed oil to make a delicious dessert, if you want to use a few drops of ghee that you make at home, ghee must be kept in ceramic or glass, not metal. When you buy ghee in stores, mostly it's ghee in metal. Don't do that for lots of reasons. It's easy to make. It's fun to make. Make ghee at home. Clarified butter. What the French call clarified butter is ghee. What I call ghee is clarified butter. It's easy to make. Very easy to make. And then you keep it in glass or ceramic. And if you want to use a few drops of that for something or other, okay. But the point is, oils are processed. One way or the other, they're processed. And in the processing comes contamination and convenience. Convenience is your enemy, not your friend. Go back to traditional ways of preparing whole foods when we didn't have edible oils. There was a time before palm oil and soybean oil and oil, and now what you might call rice bran oil or grapeseed oil is mostly soybean oil with essence of grapeseed oil or essence of rice bran. No. Unfortunately, the soybean oil is way too contaminated with lots of problems, lots of toxins, lots of bad things. And as a consumer, it is very hard to know which is which unless you simply make some simple decisions, like I'm going to cook with water, broth, or in a tagine, and I'm going to go oil-free. I reluctantly came to that conclusion. I didn't always hold that point of view. But the more I learn, the more I now advocate to go oil-free, and it's yummy, and it's better for you in many, many ways.